Welcome to Seven Trumpets Prepper, and in this video today I'm going to show you how to make an igloo, a very small compact one in an emergency if you were caught out in the middle of nowhere. Now this is no Ritz-Carlton stay, but you can get your BV bag in here and a small bug out stove and keep yourself from freezing to death until the daylight comes back up and you can make your trek back to where you need to go. So let's take a look at how to build this now. Okay, now to build an igloo in an emergency on the fly, most people keep like a little Sterilite tub, little plastic storage tub in their vehicle. They keep an ammo can. Most people keep a container thing in their vehicle. I keep bags, but I'm going to start keeping a container. Anyway, this is your tools that you'll need to build an igloo. It's very simple. Some good gloves. Don't use leather gloves. As you see later in the video, I used 2 different sets of leather gloves because I did not keep the proper winter gear with me. So that's important. Good winter gloves that's waterproof and a tub. And that will help you to build that right there. So with that said, let's get cooking. Okay, so to begin with, what I've been doing is I've been spacing the block just about 2 or 3 inches inwards each time. And I'm going to keep doing this. Now when I get close to the top and really need to do a capstone, what I'm going to do is actually work out a center so I could maybe build me use my little camp stove inside of here, my bug out bag stove, and just stay warm. But I really just wanted to see if you could build a quick survival shelter in a wet mixed snow. I've been at this much right here about 30 minutes and it's come along pretty good. I took a shovel to sculpt some on the inside and I've been packing the snow that falls down back up and building the inner wall, and I'll probably work on that a little more here in a bit. But for right now, what I'm going to do is finish trying to build the top up, and then I'll build the entrance into it, and I'll show you as we go. Okay, so where we're at right now is that I've got the blocks. I've just kind of went block, block, block instead of just like the normal igloo styling, and that way it's just a quick stack for emergency shelter. And now right now I've got it built into the center where we can start working the stones against each other in kind of a masonry fashion. So I'm going to continue to do that, and then I'm going to get in, smooth this out, and right now I'm at about 20-30 minute build time. Okay guys, so I'm finished up, and if you want to take a look right here, you can see on the inside how that I laid that too. Now if you're one person by yourself, what you got to do is go about 3 blocks up, let it tip over, then take your last block, set it in, push it back, let it hold against its weight, so you've got that V cut. Stack the block up. Now I've got to pack a few places in. I have my vent hole for my fire, and I've got this big enough where honestly I've been thinking about it. 2 people, if they put their legs kind of toward the outward part, they could get in there with their BB bags and then kind of keep the camp stove in the center, the little tiny bug out stove, and enough to keep you from freezing to death. I'm not saying it's no luxury stay, but I'm very pleased with it. Now I used a Sterilite tub. You can use a ammo can. I mean, a lot of people could use an ammo can because a lot of people keep an ammo can in their vehicle with their preps in it. And just like this, get in here and put your, I take that back one person, take and get your BB bag and get your stove right here, and I'm good to go. I'm not going to freeze to death. Now you might want to go a little further out with your block. I mean, I'm just saying in an emergency you've got to do something. You don't want to freeze to death and you're caught out in the middle of nowhere. And I've been wanting to try this, and today was a great opportunity, and I'm really pleased with it. Now I did have to swap gloves. I was kind of depressed about that. I was about 7 blocks out from finishing, and I had to swap gloves because I didn't have the proper gloves. These are just regular leather gloves. If you had some good cold weather gloves, you'd be golden. Now one note I would make about this is, as you can see right here, it looks like it's just a little bit too dipped in. When you get to building this structure, you can get inside and push that back out as you're smoothing it, because the wet snow is what helps hold the foundation together. It's not just any snow. You need a really good wet, moist snow. Now once you get done, you can also get in there and push them walls back out and then smooth this structure down. You also need to do that on the outside, kind of fill these cracks and voids so that no air gets through and freezes you out, because it's a useless structure if you don't fill in the inside and outside. But take your time as you're building the structure's foundation. Start a very wide foundation, especially if you want room for 2 people. And because I built this one just a little shy of that. And then you want to stack your blocks about an 1.5 to 2 inches in each time you go around. You can go 2 inches, but just make sure and stack it really good. And guys, this will work out for you, and you'll get to the top where you can put your capstone on. So guys, just keep in mind that if you have a BV bag or a waterproof sleeping bag and a little camp bug out stove or a little compact stove, you can build you something like this in an emergency and just do a little bit of shave work on the inside to finish it up, and you can have you a shelter for at least to get through a very cold night until you can track back home in the daytime. So just keep in mind that resources are always around you to help you save your own life. So until we see you again at Seven Trumpets Prepper Channel, I hope you have a most blessed day in Yahushua's name.